All right, welcome to Wellness Wednesdays for the month of December. This is our schedule for this month. As you can see, because of the holidays and everyone's traveling, a lot going on, we're just giving everyone a little rest, a little, it's kind of like school's out, so you get your Christmas break. We'll be back in January, of course, really excited for that. But happening tonight, of course, we're learning all about frankincense. And then next week, we're super excited for this because we haven't done this in a little while, but we are doing our Christmas giveaway party. So you want to make sure this is for all of our doTERRA customers. So make sure that you're coming, that you're inviting your friends. You know that we give away really great gifts, and it's going to be a ton of fun. Definitely wear your festive Christmas gear for this. It would be so cool to see it, the whole Brady Bunch Zoom call with everybody in their Christmas gear. So I'm sure everyone's got a Christmas sweater or some fun little earrings or something like that, but get fun, get festive, because we're going to have such a good time. So my name is Kara Kading, and I have been teaching here and helping out with Wellness Wednesdays for, oh my gosh, well, I've been teaching for over 8 years, and then helping with teaching for probably a good 6 of the years that I've been here with doTERRA. So it's an honor. It's exciting. We've got a great team here to be able to help tonight. So any questions you have in the chat, I can't see them right now, but we've got Jen, and we've got Carolyn, we've got Joan, and they're going to help to answer your questions. And then we'll also put in a form for you to be able to enter our prizes, our giveaways, because we've got some giveaways at the end. So that is just the awesome perk of being on the call live, is that you get a chance to win some of our prizes. So I think it's really cool to be able to recognize everyone who attended in the entire month. These were all the attenders all month of November. And so look at that list. That's awesome. That's so cool. And so you know that we love to give, again, monthly prizes also to attendees. So we're just rewarding you for continuing to show up and just take advantage of the education, because there is so much goodness here. As you know, you're learning so many wonderful things from different teachers, and even just from each other in the chat, I think is really inspiring. So kudos to you for just continue on with your wellness journey. Someone just rang the doorbell. That's scary. Okay. All right. Moving on. So this is everything that we gave away for all those people, those attenders who showed up each month. And so I think it's really cool to kind of reflect on this and see everything that we gave away. As you know, we're very generous, and we love rewarding people for showing up for education. So we did a pill case, the displayer, a keychain, the little DIY kit, the foaming mist spray, SEMA bag. That was so cute. The little passive diffuser, another oil display, the frother. Throw in the chat kind of like, what was your favorite thing? Like, what was, like, woo, that was really cool. I love getting that for free. Or, obviously we're going to continue this on for 2025. We're really excited. And so we'd love to hear your feedback of, what's a cool prize? What do you guys look forward to? And then we're going to move on into our education. A couple little housekeeping things. We just want to make sure that everyone is getting the biggest bang for their buck with their doTERRA account. Okay, so you know that with doTERRA, no matter what, you're always going to get 25% off of the retail. Okay, so you can log in as soon as you log in, or if you are a brand new customer and you're placing your order, you are going to get that 25% off of the retail. Okay, you always have a choice to do it as a one-time order or as our rewards order. And so when you do it as a rewards, you get a ton of extra perks. Okay, you get an even deeper savings than that 25%, because you have the opportunity to earn up to 30% back in points that you can cash in for free product. I just did that this month and cashed in over 160 points for free stuff. So it's really fun to do. Depending on how long you're in the program, your rewards or your points that you're going to earn is anywhere between 10 to 30%. It increases by 5% every 3 months. So once you get at that 30%, like, you're locked in. You don't, like, someone asked me, like, do you start over after the year? Do you have to begin again at 10%? No, it's so cool. once you're there at 30%, you're staying right there at 30%, and cashing in those points feels amazing. It is like Christmas at the house when we cash it in. So, with the rewards, also with the rewards program, when you process a 125 PV, that's product value order, before the 15th of the month, you can get a free product of the month. It's usually an essential oil. And then again, we're cashing in those points for free products. I love to basically focus on ordering my supplements, and then I will cash in our points for everything else that we use in the home. So this could be like our laundry detergent, our skincare, basically any kind of personal care, our cleaning products. All of those are free just by purchasing our supplementation through doTERRA, and everything gets shipped right to our door. And then, of course, I usually save my purchasing of my essential oils during BOGO week. And then again, this month of December is super exciting because we're getting our frankincense for free this month. So this is when you want to be really strategic and smart about placing your orders in December, so that you can get that up to 4 times to be able to get frankincense for free in this month. Okay, so this is the time that our family stocks up so that we have frankincense for free for the next entire year. And then there's some awesome bundle and save options, of course, when you when you use your Lifelong Vitality or using the VMG, that unlocks even deeper discounts that way. So definitely take a look at that. And this is the most exciting month, again, my favorite with doTERRA, to be able to get free frankincense. This is an $80 wholesale. I think it's over 100 retail value. So to be able to get this for free this month is pretty incredible. And here's some ideas. When we talk about that LRP, or that rewards program for December, I love that doTERRA, just recently in October is when we put together this package. This foundational wellness bundle is so perfect. Okay, you're getting all your vitamins, all your minerals, all your greens, you're getting your omega-3s, and you're also, that PB Restore is basically balancing all the microbiomes in your body. It's so much more than, I never like to call it just a probiotic, because it's balancing all the microbiomes all over your body. Even your mouth has its own microbiome. So it's balancing all of that. It is at the perfect PV amount of that 125 PV. So you can get the free product of the month. This month it's Balsam Fir. And Balsam Fir is extremely special because this is not one available for purchase. So this is only going to be available to our rewards customers who are doing that 125 PV. And then you get a really cute that little snowflake ornament. That's like a passive diffuser. And so you can put your oils or your like Balsam Fir, put that right on the snowflake and hang that on your tree, especially if you're using, what I have is an almost real tree. It looks real, but it's not real. So we can put it up, in the middle of, where we put it up actually the beginning of November, which was awesome. So, oops, sorry, I missed that. And so there are still some of the holiday items available. So I recommend taking a look at those, and especially for gift giving. I think there's some great ideas in here, or a little treat yourself. I just got the Gardenia hand cream and I'm super impressed with that. And the lip gloss, stock up on that. Like, you're going to wish that you didn't buy just one of those. Like, I use that all the time. So I usually try to get like 4 of those so that I can use them throughout the entire season, but they're also really, or entire year, but they're also really great stocking stuffers. Okay. So a lot of that is still available. Don't miss out on that. Some things are like 75% off or 75% sold out. And so make sure that you're ordering, because once you layer that in, let's say with your foundational wellness bundle, then you can get that frankincense for free. As soon as you hit that 200 PV, you can get Frank for free. And that's why we're talking about Frank tonight, because he is going to be your best friend. Really quick, as long as you're on here and we talked about the rewards program, getting that free oil of the month, we do something extra special for those, what we call our VIP customers. So once you hit that 125 PV and it processes before the 15th, and you're getting that free Balsam Fir, we also do an exclusive call just for you guys. So you'll get either the text or the email out with the exclusive link for this call, and you're going to get tons of education on how to use Balsam Fir. And of course, we have door prizes at the end. So another super generous way to be able to just support you and just say, thanks for showing up. It's a fun call. I always enjoy that. I teach that one. And it's just another perk to doing the rewards. So talking about giveaways, tonight we are giving away two things. We're giving away a bottle of Huga. This is our cozy blend, and this is a limited edition blend. It's available, I think it's still in stock right now, but it's available for a limited time. So once it's gone, it kind of just like goes into rest, and we'll be back like maybe next November, hopefully. We never know for sure, but that's our cozy blend. And then the tightening serum, this is one of my favorite things. I love the whole essential skincare program, but the tightening serum is great. This has frankincense, Hawaiian sandalwood, and myrrh in it. It is so good for the skin. This is one of my husband's favorite products. So this is pretty much on our order like every couple months because he uses it very, very faithfully. So you can get that for free tonight. If you're one of our lucky winners, we'll put in the chat the form to fill out. And then all you have to do is fill that out. If you're not sure if you're on Dana's team, because I've been catching some of my customers who don't know that they're on Dana Moore's team. Like if you're on my team, you're on Dana's team. Okay. If you're on Jen's team, you're on Dana's team. If you're on Carolyn's team, like Dana's here and then we're here. Okay. So we're all part of Dana's team, unless you just jumped on this call and you're not part of Dana's team. But I would say 99% of us are. Okay. If you're not sure, just ask. But we just want to make sure that you do select that you are part of Dana's team so that you can be entered to win one of those giveaways. Okay, on to frankincense. All right. Oh, I'm so excited. I was talking about frankincense with a friend today, and I just started like getting so excited, just learning and listening. Was kind of doing a little bit of research, listening to a lot of Dr. Hill's education. Dr. Hill with doTERRA is like pretty much I would consider to be the frankincense guru, and it's just so incredibly powerful. When we talk about what frankincense can do for the body and the fact that we can get it for free this month of December is just mind blowing to me. And so I took this picture at convention. I know it looks a little wonky. It looks like obviously it's on an angle because I was sitting on the side at convention. So this is just, my camera, but I couldn't find a photo that I liked that was this good. Like this is what frankincense does. And I mean, that's everything right there. We're talking about cell renewal and support, skin renewal and clarity. Frankincense has a really important constituent, and it's called A-pinene or alpha-pinene. And so what that does is that is continually focusing on healthy cell development and renewal, okay? We're reducing that oxidative stress out of the body, and we're really focusing on that healthy cell development and replication. And then any cells that are kind of like beyond repair, because frankincense is going to do its best to be able to work to really get into those cells and work on repairing the body. But if something is beyond repair, what that constituent does is it forces those cells into what's called apoptosis. And apoptosis is breaking that cell down and helping to flush it out of the system. Okay, so that is so powerful in itself, the fact that frankincense can do that. Frankincense is also very high in monoterpenes, and monoterpenes is another powerful benefit of frankincense in the fact that this is something that's going to help with reducing oxidative stress out of the body. It's also a really powerful antioxidant, also anti-inflammatory. When we think about frankincense, the supporting the body in a healthy inflammatory way is really key here. Also antimicrobial, anti-tumor. If you look up monoterpenes, it actually says anti-tumor. So frankincense is really important. We're talking about those healthy cells. Also a healthy stress response, all right? Keeping our body in that just a positive emotional state, okay, supporting us emotionally. Cardiovascular support, relieving discomfort. So anything, discomfort is really referring to like aches and pains. Healthy inflammation, we talked about that. Immune support, cognitive function, digestive benefits, and pulmonary support. Okay, so the important thing to understand here is just like all the essential oils really, but frankincense itself, we're working with the body on a cellular level. Okay. We're doing everything we can to support the body and really help to encourage our body to be able to function on its own. We're never covering up. We're never masking the issue. We're never tricking the body. Okay. We're never just treating the symptom. We're really focusing on how can we get to the root cause of the problem and how can we help the body to be able to function properly? How can we get all the systems in place? And I feel like frankincense is key to this because it does all the things, right? It's covering all of the systems. And again, working together in a synergistic level of all of our systems being able to function properly. Frankincense is king. That's why we call it king of oils, because it's doing all of these things. It's just all encompassing. I think it's incredible. All right. So, another important thing to note is, why is doTERRA's frankincense different? Okay, and we know that there's a lot of essential oils in the market, and I can confidently tell you, with all of the testing that's been done, 85 to 90% of what you see on the market has been adulterated in some way, or the frankincense that you're seeing is not maybe even effective frankincense, because there's dozens of species of the actual Boswellia trees. That's where the frankincense oil comes from. But there's only 4 species that are really true frankincense. Okay. So with our frankincense oil, this encompasses and has all four of those species. I'm getting excited. I gotta slow down. Whew, it's so crazy. So we have all 4 of these species in our frankincense. Okay, so it's not just one; it's all 4. And I do firmly believe that there's many benefits to this. First of all, because we have that variety, we're getting different constituents. We're getting different benefits of the different types of frankincense. And being that it is being sourced through 3 different areas in the world, we're also getting that additional benefit. And then it's also being much more sustainable of these actual environments. So we're not over extracting the frankincense oil from these trees. We're allowing them their proper time to be able to rest and be able to regenerate properly. So we're not depleting our frankincense availability. Okay. So this is what makes doTERRA completely unique and special from any other frankincense in the world. All right, and this is just a quick, we're going to dive into some awesome recipes and cover kind of like all of the things that we kind of highlighted as far as like skin support and immune support, digestive support, all those things. I'm going to give you some great recipes. So make sure, you can get the recording of this, but if you can do screenshots or take pictures, whatever it is, we've got some really great recipes coming up. But this is just 6 easy ways to be able to incorporate frankincense. And I challenge you, just try this month and see if you notice a difference of incorporating frankincense into your daily routine. Consistency is key. And so to really feel the effectiveness, it's not just doing frankincense and adding it to your moisturizer, once. All right, we need to incorporate this on a daily routine, and you're going to notice a huge difference. So again, it's going to be this is a wonderful anti-aging tool because we're talking about that cellular health and renewal. So adding it to your moisturizer, whatever you use to moisturize your skin, I'll share with you my favorite glow serum that I use. But frankincense is going to be great no matter what even if you add it to I even love adding it to like the spa lotion, the unscented spa lotion, and using it all over my body. Okay, because frankincense, you're going to benefit in so many ways. It's also really good for oral health, so it's going to be great for just you can add it to like your toothpaste for like clean gums, your mouth, your teeth. Doing an Epsom salt soak with frankincense is amazing. I've been doing that, and I've been using a lot of frankincense right now. I just had a little minor injury, and so frankincense has been really supportive for that. But in the bath with some Epsom salts, it's going to be great for you, and it's also a wonderful gift. So if you love doing DIYs, I would totally recommend doing some little frankincense Epsom salts. It is the perfect Christmas gift. Everybody loves it. It says massage massaging into like hands and feet after strenuous activity, I would say any body part that you feel like post workout that maybe you may have overused, or maybe right now you've done a lot of Christmas decorating or wrapping or whatever you're doing in the house, cleaning. I don't know. Frankincense is going to be really supportive for just, again, we're talking and focusing on that healthy cell development and that replenishment of just kind of supporting the body. So if it's muscles, tendons, tissues, whatever it is, frankincense is going to be really supportive for that. Um, Also really good for just healthy, not only just healthy skin, but healthy nail beds. So you can massage it in. It's really nourishing to use like with a castor oil or any kind of a carrier oil to massage into the nail beds. I usually love to do that with frankincense and tea tree together on your feet, your fingernails. It's really great for just those healthy cuticles. And also really great when we talk about our mindset and being able to focus, that meditation, that calmness, that mental clarity. So when we talk about maybe trying to go to yoga sometimes for me, especially in December when we've got a million, the wheels spinning and turning and thinking about the 8 billion things that I probably should be doing. And all of a sudden I try to just stop and go into yoga or exercise, whatever way. Sometimes it's hard to turn the brain off and really be present. And so I think frankincense is such a great tool to be able to help with that mental clarity and that calm, clear mind so you can be really present in whatever situation that you're doing. So whenever you feel like you're struggling with that kind of helping to calm the chaos, frankincense is king. All right. And then really quick, I don't want you to forget about our brand new family. We have a brand new frankincense family. So we talk about the oil. The oil's amazing, but just brand new this year, since October, we've have some new additions. And so the capsules are incredible because we have the addition. So we have and everyone's been asking, can we get frankincense capsules, frankincense capsules? And so there's been a long wait for this because we've been working really hard to make this just absolutely like no other frankincense because we've combined the frankincense oil with the boswellic acid. So, now you know that frankincense comes from the boswellia tree. And when we extract that, the boswellic acid is too heavy to be able to stay, in the oil itself like this. Okay, so it gets extracted out, and we end up with the frankincense oil, but we don't have the boswellic acid in here anymore. And so what the capsules do is it's combining the oil with that boswellic acid. So we're really benefiting from the entirety of the tree. Okay. And boswellic acid is so supportive for inflammation, which a lot of people are struggling with right now. So when we talk about reducing the oxidative stress out of the body and inflammation, these capsules are so beneficial. Okay. So just incorporating one of these, I just take it first thing in the morning. My husband likes to take it at night. It doesn't matter as long as it's part of your routine. Okay. Or if there's like an injury, my son got a concussion a couple weeks ago. And so I had him take this like twice a day. So he was taking this in the morning and taking it at night. Okay. And that frankincense stick, who loves that? That is so fun and so easy to use. I don't know, I had it, but right here in our house, everyone's fighting over this. So I do need to probably order a couple more of these. Maybe this would be a good stocking stuffer for them because everyone's loving this on their skin. So the stick is really great for just that healthy skin. We know frankincense is great for that, but this is just in a really easy method of delivery. So it looks like, a little deodorant stick that you can just twist off and apply. But we've added, okay, so it's not, I want to say just frankincense, because if it was just frankincense, I'd be totally fine with that. I'd be really happy. But they've also added the addition of that Nile wood. And Nile wood has a constituent called alpha basilol. Okay, I think I said that right. I hope I didn't butcher that. But that is really key for helping our body to maintain proper hydration. So if we're putting this and applying it to our skin or any place where there is a area of concern, something that just doesn't seem right on your skin or a burn or just spotty areas, that Nile wood is going to keep your skin really hydrated and really protected. So for me this morning, I went for a walk here in Wisconsin. And it didn't start off so bad, but it got really, really windy. And I had put some frankincense on my skin in the morning just because it's been part of my routine now. And I was so thankful because this actually protected my face and my cheeks from that whipping wind, that burn that you normally get. This, I could actually feel the protection, and I thought it was so incredible. So you can throw any little testimonies in the chat. Like I said, we always learn from each other, but those two have been staples in our home. We are so excited that they have been added to the family. And now we will jump into some really fun recipes to share with you guys. So like I said, this is the time to think about screenshotting or remember, or just watch and just enjoy this right now. And then grab the recording later and be able to snag these awesome recipes. So first we're going to jump into skin because for me, that's probably why I use frankincense most, just because I feel like it has made such a difference in the health and the appearance of my skin. So this is really great for like brightening any kind of dark age spots, or just reducing the signs of aging overall. This would be really great and fun to get like a little girls get together, or I mean, it doesn't have to be girls, it could be guys too. My husband is so good about his skin. So get your friends together. Maybe it's a couples night. I don't know, but you could do some fun DIYs right here. So this has the sea salt, the avocado oil, and coconut oil, and then your drops of frankincense. And this is just a really nice, gentle exfoliator. And I really feel like this is so great to brighten the skin and really highlights it. And again, working on those age spots is really important. And then tone skin. So here's a great toner recipe. So adding your frankincense with grapefruit and cedar wood in a spray bottle with some witch hazel, this could be your toner. So just helping to kind of recalibrate and kind of clean and purify the skin. This is a great way to do it. And I also want you to know that when you combine frankincense with any other essential oil, okay, so here we're using like grapefruit. Grapefruit is not an oil. Grapefruit and cedarwood. I still was seeing the O's in cedarwood, and it made me say foot. Grapefruit and cedarwood. Frankincense is going to like kick it up a notch. Okay, so what is that doing? That's enhancing the benefit of whatever essential oil that you're using. When we team up frankincense with it, it's going to enhance that benefit. Okay, so anytime we're looking for just that little additional benefit, or even a couple extra drops of frankincense in a roller ball, or whatever you're doing, adding a couple drops of frankincense is going to be really, really supportive. And then glowing skin, like who doesn't want glowing skin? So I love the addition of the copaiba in here. This is, I think it's because it's one of Joan's favorite oils. So I'm much more conscious and aware of it and having it be more part of my routine. And I'm really noticing the benefits. So frankincense, lavender, copaiba, this would be so great as a recipe for glowing skin, but this would be so good as being just kind of like in your little first aid kit for any kind of skin situation. Okay. Frankincense, lavender, and copaiba are always going to be really healing for the skin, or bruising, or a burn, anything like that, or even a bug bite. This combination is so, so good. So and it's safe and it's easy to use. So obviously you can easily apply this to your face, but also for small children or elderly, this is going to be really supportive for them too. And then this is I got it obviously from Dana. This is the full on glow up serum with all the different oils. So especially in the winter when I feel like my skin just needs a little extra nourishment, because in Wisconsin, our winters are just harsh and things are dry. I'm outside a lot still just because I love it outside. And so this I find is really supportive. So I apply this not only to my face, but I'll also do like on my neck and on my chest, collarbone, anywhere I could just feel like I need this additional hydration. And then it's on my hands. So I'll just give myself a little hand massage with the argan, the rose hip, castor oil, vitamin E oil. If you feel like the vitamin E, I mean, castor oil and vitamin E are going to be a little thick. So you can always just kind of adjust this according to your needs and do a little, or even jojoba oil. Okay. I've been incorporating that a little bit because it's a little bit lighter. It's not as heavy. But frankincense with black spruce and yarrow palm is super yummy. It's incredibly nourishing. We're focusing on that healthy, regeneration of the cells. And black spruce is also really well known for helping with those age spots. And yarrow pom for me, I just feel like that just brings that healthy glow. My teenage girls are so addicted to yarrow pom. I mean, that's a great one to be able to use your points for. I never pay for yarrow pom. It's an expensive oil. It's like $100. And I let my points build up when I'm purchasing my supplements, and then I'll cash in my points for yarrow pom because we're all using it here in the home. Okay, let's jump over to cellular support because, like I said, this has those really high constituents that are focusing on that healthy cell development. And so, this is a great one that you can do as a roller ball or just, applying topically. I take these two internally together. So, you also obviously wouldn't use 15 drops that way. But if you want to take this internally, I do 2 drops of the DDR prime and 2 drops of frankincense in a veggie cap. And so this is really supportive for cellular health because, well, you are learning about frankincense right now, but DDR prime, okay? DDR means DNA damage recovery. So we're focusing on that healthy cell development again and repairing those damaged cells. DDR prime has frankincense in it. It also has wild orange. It has Litsea, which is such an amazing oil. I hope that eventually Litsea becomes available and part of our just general line that we can purchase anytime we want because it's so powerful. But Litsea is in DDR prime, and so is thyme, and so is clove. So those are really helpful for when we're focusing on reducing that oxidative stress out of the body. And this could just be on your nightstand and apply to we always talk about applying to the spine. It's a great place to apply your oils because this is your information highway. Okay, so when we're putting our oils there, our body, we're speaking the same language. Okay, our body knows and understands exactly what these oils are intended to do because we share 60% of our DNA with plants. So when we're either diffusing them or taking them internally or applying topically, our body knows exactly how to metabolize these 100%. There's no confusion. Okay, so putting down the spine, your information highway, or even on the bottoms of your feet, your body is going to send these oils and really focus them where you need it most. It's so powerful. So, spine is a great place. And then just overall vitality, we're talking about that cellular health. You can just do a drop under the tongue. So if you're like, I don't know if I'm ready to purchase the capsules yet, what I've been doing for a long time, for I don't know, probably 7 years, is putting a drop of frankincense under my tongue. It's kind of earthy. It doesn't bother me at all. I look forward to it. In fact, I kind of miss it now because my husband puts it in a capsule for me in the morning with the DDR Prime. But it's something you can totally do. Okay. Or again, add it to that toothpaste. That's another option. For brain health. So, this was another thing that I did for my son when he had his concussion, or for my daughter who had like 4 of them last year. It was just a nightmare, but it's really good for brain health. So, what I did, you could even put turmeric and frankincense in your hands, and I just massaged it into their scalp and just kind of pressed in and worked it in. It's another great way for your body to be able to absorb the benefits of frankincense if you don't want to do it in a veggie cap. And then mental peace. I feel like we all need this right now, right? We're in between the Thanksgiving, Christmas, all the crazy, trying to check all the boxes of all the things that we need to do. And so things can get a little crazy. So again, teaming up lavender and frankincense together is going to be really beneficial. Here we're incorporating sandalwood. There's lots of options here and lots of alternatives. So like if you don't have sandalwood, another one that I absolutely love, I like patchouli. I'm a huge patchouli fan, but I also really like vetiver. So that would be another great option for you to be able to incorporate vetiver into this combination. And then going into mental clarity. So if you just feel like, you're trying to spin all the plates, you're trying to do all the things, and you feel like you're having this brain fog, you can do just 1 drop of frankincense, and you can do that right to the forehead and massage it in, or even on the temples. Giving yourself 5 to 10 seconds of just stopping for a minute and breathing, embracing an oil. You can't go wrong with frankincense because it does all the things. But I love even just kind of just gently massaging this in. And then I love to even just bring it down and massaging into my earlobes, into my ear here. We never obviously want to drop oils right into the ear, but whatever's on your hands, keep that going. Okay. You get a lot of benefit of working that in and massaging that in. And that will just kind of calm everything down. Being able to focus, or if maybe need some creative thinking, you can do lemon and peppermint, frankincense and rosemary. I love this. This smells really good in the diffuser also. Okay. So I highly recommend getting this one in the diffuser. I love this combination. And especially peppermint this time of year, I feel like anytime you incorporate that, just because we're getting into the doldrums of winter. So I feel that when we get peppermint in, it's just a great energizer and motivator. It kind of like goes into the brain and just kind of like dusts everything off and cleans it up. And just, I just feel a little bit brighter and ready to kind of like get going when I use peppermint. And then tension. So, or this is also really good for like migraines or just that, just when you just feel that pressure, tension, whatever it may be, you can do. And you could also do this with peppermint. So, frankincense and peppermint together is an awesome dynamic duo for this. And you can just put this right on your thumb like this, and then just press right to the roof of your mouth. Okay. And hold that for 20 seconds. So, that's going to help with any kind of head tension. Again, I love the frank and peppermint together. Um, gosh, and calm muscles. I mean, you can't go wrong with frankincense and deep blue together. What an incredible duo. So we're talking about like muscle support, achy joints. This just happened to me. I don't know what I did, but I didn't knock my hip out of joint, but I pulled some sort of muscle just by getting up the wrong way and twisting my body. So I've been using frankincense and deep blue just religiously, and that has helped a ton. It's been really, really supportive. So I would do like just the deep blue. But again, remember when we're layering in the frankincense, it's going to amplify and kind of kick it up a notch the benefits of the deep blue combination. And then a calm heart. There's a lot of options for this, but really, I mean, you cannot go wrong with combining balance, serenity, and frankincense together in your own little roller ball. This would also be an awesome stocking stuffer or Christmas gift, or a DIY little class you want to have with your girlfriends. This is such an incredible trio. Balance, of course, is our grounding blend. So this is just kind of calming and stopping all the mind chatter. Serenity is our restful blend. So again, we're learning just kind of how to just kind of, right, bring everything down. And frankincense works all the magic. And again, it's going to benefit your already existing benefits of the balance and serenity together. So wrists, heart, right? Anytime you feel anxious, putting oils directly on your heart is a great place to apply them to reduce that stress and anxious feeling. And don't forget about your pets. So I don't know about you guys, but I have a cat and I've got two dogs. I've got a tortoise over here, some fish, and frankincense has been really, really supportive for especially some injuries that we've had. And now it's part of their routine also of incorporating it into, I'll put like a drop or two just like in their food that they're having in the morning. And that has helped tremendously. My dog had a horrible like spinal injury in March where she wasn't even able to walk. And so we used frankincense and aroma touch religiously on her spine and just kept massaging that in. And now she, like this week actually was really powerful. She just started to be able to get back up on the bed again. So we're super excited to see all this growth and the way that her body has kind of recovered through this support. So I always say to like whenever you're introducing an oil to a pet, introduce them and let them smell it first so they know what you're doing. And now, like when I do that, my dog Piper, who loves frankincense and aroma touch now, she gets so excited when she smells it. And I think it's because she knows all the benefits and how much it has really helped her back injury. It's incredible to see her. I swear she's like almost smiling when I bring it out. So lots of great ways to be able to incorporate it for your pets too. And then I did a cool thing in my Facebook group, and I tried to, I'm not really good at this technology wise of being able to like block out people's names because I didn't want to just not ask them and throw everybody's name up here. But I thought it'd be really cool for you to see all these people's testimonies. I just said, how do you love to use frankincense? And people talked about shoulder pain, helping with to be able to fall asleep at night, knees, any kind of joint pain. I think it's really helpful with, obviously, skin issues. Angel said that like regular use of frankincense has faded the dark spots on her face. The frankincense stick, of course, you cannot go wrong helping with, again, we talked about that dryness because how that stick has that Nile wood in it. So it's really helping with dry skin. Getting to a body lotion for eczema. Again, mixing for just that glowing, healthy skin. And even for pets, Joan talked about like her dog and helping with any kind of allergies. 2 drops under the tongue for that healthy cell function, and just being really proactive about how are we going to stay healthy this winter, right? And supporting your immune system and not waiting until you get sick. Again, joint support, that facial moisturizer, taking internally to support the immune system. And I love Beth said that she uses this out over her thyroid and the base of her brainstem, just to really support, again, her overall health and wellness. Using those bath salts to relaxing the muscles, that's awesome. And I love this one. So using the frankincense touch for plantar fasciitis. So she had great success with that. And then another one mentioned like for any kind of knee pain. So I don't know. I think Frank does it all. We say when in doubt, Frank it out, because I really feel like frankincense can do all the things. I'm going to show you something, and I don't know how graphic it is. I don't think it is, just because it's my daughter, but she had a major surgery last year. So I'm going to show you. If you don't want to see it, just close your eyes right now. But she had a major surgery, and they had to cut like this entire half of her neck. She was in surgery for over 5 hours. And so we were really concerned because she's a teenager, about how things would heal. I mean, of course, nobody wants a huge gash on their neck. But within just 10 days, okay, so we removed the bandage here. Her surgery was on the 14th of February. And then on the 15th was when we were able to like take off the bandage. And we didn't like put things directly right on the wound just yet, but we put things around. Okay. And so this was just 10 days later. And you can see such a significant difference in her skin. It's incredible. Even just the redness and that jaggedness of the line of, where obviously she was sewn back up. We used the frankincense, myrrh. Okay, myrrh also comes, Frank and myrrh come in a roller ball, which I think is awesome because it's really easy to apply that way. And we also use Correctex, and Correctex is like a replacement for Neosporin. Okay, we have really wonderful oils in here. There's, obviously there's frankincense in here, there's lavender in here, there's helichrysum in here. So that worked really well. And so you can see the progression here of just 1 month later, of how well her skin healed, especially that little, like this little divot right here. We were really worried about that little drain and how that would heal, but it's not even there anymore. And so when we went to see her surgeon afterwards, he was just blown away. He was like, I don't know what you're doing, but this is how someone's skin, or how their why can I not think of the word? How the healing looks after an entire year. He said, this is how I would expect it to look in February of 2025. And he's like, this, whatever you're doing, keep doing it, keep applying. So she's sticking with it. Like there's a real faint line right now. Like you can, I see it because I'm her mom, but this I was so thankful for. So I always share this recipe.
My surgeon couldn't believe how my dog bite healed.
Okay. Thought someone was about to share a story. All right, what's perfect timing? Does anybody want to share a story of just like of a way that you've used frankincense?
I will, Kara. I just was going to type it in, but my daughter, after she had a cesarean, and she used frankincense in a spray. Frankincense is great for wounds. And she waited a little while, like you said, you wait a little while, you don't do it immediately, but mixed with clean distilled water in frankincense spray. And again, she had unbelievable healing results. They couldn't believe how quickly. It's really good if someone has an episiotomy. So yeah, and
Yeah.
I
The great thing about that is the fact that it's also focusing on any kind of pain, right? The pain management.
yes.
So it's
Yeah.
also the healing, but also the pain of it. So that's
And one
great.
quick story, I went to my gynecologist a year and a half ago, and she did a pap smear, and then she had to do another deeper test, and she said, we got to keep an eye on this. This could be cervical cancer. I'm seeing really bad cells." So I really made sure. I pretty much used frankincense a lot, but I used it with diluted down below just to get it as close as I could topically. And then I took it more faithfully under my tongue. Keep it by your toothbrush, that helps. And now I take the frankincense pills. A year later, I got tested, and she's like, I don't know. We got to go deeper. I go, okay. And I was just like, okay, let's see what we got. And she called me back and she said, "Carolyn, like on one side, there's none anymore. The other side, there's very few abnormal cells." And her words were, "I think your body's healing itself." And I really believe it
Wow.
was frankincense. And
Wow.
there's a lot of cancer been in my family, so I just believe that's the oil. I'm so glad they came out with the capsules. Like you, I love the stick, and thank you for sharing, because it's gotten so cold here. I got to get that on my face before I go outside. Thank you. And you
Yeah,
did,
it's a great protective barrier.
and your information is stellar, by the way, girl. You're awesome. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. I'm gonna stop sharing. And does anybody else want to share a frankincense testimony? Because I mean, Frank blows my mind. I mean, even after 8 years of using oils like frankincense, I'm blown away. So and I love to hear people's testimonies.
Yes, my son has a third-degree chemical burn on his right foot. So I've been using it around it, not on it,
Hmm.
but around it. And then plus I've been giving him lavender and frank internally.
Oh, awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, just around it. It's amazing, just getting around the area. I mean, that still is getting absorbed into the bloodstream and it's still doing its work. So that's great. Okay, how about two more? Anybody else?
I'll share real quick. First of all, thank you so much for your testimonies about your daughter and your dog. Those are incredible, and the one that Carolyn just shared is incredible too. My son, I've been using Frank on his. I use Dana's blend for the gosh, I cannot think of it right now. It's like the super something Superman blend. That's what it's Dana's recipe for the Superman blend, which has several great oils, but of course Frank is one of them, and then DDR and a couple others. So I've been using that on my son's spine faithfully for the last few months. And he had a friend at school, and this little boy had walking pneumonia. And him and my son, they're very close, and they're always up in each other's face and very, very close. And so his teacher reached out and said, "Hey, I want to let you know that he got walking pneumonia, just in case your son starts to have symptoms." And he did not experience any symptoms, nothing. And I really, truly believe that it was because of these powerful oils, and definitely Frank, because they are so close and in each other's face. I was very
All the
concerned that he was going
time.
to also get walking pneumonia. And the other little boy, he ended up in the hospital. It was that serious.
Oh my gosh.
He's okay. He is okay now. He's doing
Here's
great.
some
He's
good
back at
ones.
school, but he did end up in the hospital.
Mm. Well, it's good to hear he's okay. I feel like we should get him a Superman blend. Yeah, I don't know what the Superman blend recipe is. I will ask Dana.
Yeah, if I can pull it up quickly, I will put it in the chat. I have it in
Yeah.
my phone.
Okay, awesome. Okay, one last testimony before we do our door prizes.
I got one, Kara. This is Rita Sowens.
Hi, Rita.
I have a couple actually, but one of the most powerful ones is my sister has stage 4 leocarcinoma cancer. And she had to do chemo, but within the chemo, she's been detoxing with Zendocrine, but she's also been doing frankincense and DDR prime every day. Her one of her biggest masses was like 4.6, and when she went in to have a CT scan, it was 1.4.
Wow.
And so the doctor said, just keep doing what you're doing, because in combination of everything else she's doing, healthy, eating and beet juice and all the other things, you know, as much as she can. But the cancer was so aggressive that she had to do part chemo as well. So, but it's been like a whole life changing experience by having using Frank and DDR Prime every day. And it's just, I can't be how blessed that to have frankincense. And you're right, there's a
Amazing.
reason why they call it the king of oils, you know,
Yeah.
because it does such amazing things. So, and then I just really quickly, I had, I don't know if it was varicose veins but I had a lot of pain behind my knee and on my knee, and I was holding a lot of liquid in there and fluid. And I put it in the chat, but I don't know if everybody saw it. I put frankincense stick on it and the deep blue stick afterward. And the pain is like going down, the swelling is gone. I mean, the pain is like, it's gone. I mean, like, it's just amazing on how well that stick works. And I do use that one on my face too. I love it, especially this time of year. So there's lots of pluses to that, to frankincense, no matter which form you use.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I'm so happy for your sister. That's so great to hear.
I wanted
Thank
to
you.
just showcase something in the chat, Jane, just because it's close to my heart about stopping a seizure. Frankincense and copaiba, and knowing that, you know, everyone's an individual. That's not going to do, you know, one person it might be great for, another person it might not give that same result. But that is such a major victory there, and I'm just so blessed that that works for her.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, and then Alexandria did put in the Superman blend recipe in the chat. So it's 20 drops of DDR Prime, 10 drops of frankincense, 10 drops of copaiba, 5 drops of sandalwood in and then you top it off with a carrier oil, but you apply that to the brain stem and the spine, okay? And again, bottoms of the feet would be another great place to put it, but it's basically DDR Prime is the heavy hitter there with 20 drops, frankincense is 10, copaiba is 10, and 5 sandalwood.
Kara, I want to
go
just
ahead.
mention that there was a question early on when you were talking about cell renewal, and somebody asked if that also included brain cell renewal. And I had my book open to frankincense too, and there are so many references to helping the brain that I would say yes to that question. I just wanted to make sure we address that.
Yes, absolutely. You know, this is such a powerful oil because it can cross that blood-brain barrier, so it's able to get into the brain, into the brain cells, and that's why it's so supportive for that cognitive support, that mental clarity, clearing out that brain fog. But it's healthy cell development all over the body. Like there's no part of the body that frankincense can't touch. So I'm glad that you brought that up. For sure. Okay, anything else before we go to door prizes? And don't forget our prize party next week. I'm so excited for that. It's going to be really fun. Get your festive gear. All right. Well,
Hello.
Jennifer, you let me know when you're ready with your wheel of names. Oh, great. You're going to screen sharing. Doing that. The wheel of names is so, I'm such a lover of confetti. So like, I'm pretty excited about this whenever I get to see confetti.
Oh. Yeah. Let's see.
It's
Here
there.
we are.
There it is.
Here we are. I'm like, where is it?
Great turnout tonight too.
Yeah, we had, I believe, over 60 people. So I
That's
got
awesome.
the last 2 people that just came in late. So you're on here. So I forget what we're going for first.
The first one is a bottle of Puga.
Puga. Okay, that's a really beautiful oil. I have that in my little mist diffuser. Wall to plug in, whatever. Oh, Shelly.
Jennifer, did I
Hi.
get on there?
Who's this?
Rebecca.
Yeah. You sure did.
Okay, and then next is the tightening serum.
Tightening serum. Oh, there you are, Rebecca. Marge, congratulations, everyone.
All right.
Thanks for coming so much.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right. Well, hopefully you learned a lot about frankincense. And like I said, this is why this is my absolute favorite month with doTERRA. To be able to get frankincense for free is a really big deal. Like I said, this is like a $100 value, so it's pretty special. And so stock up, get all the things that you need. Tell your friends, all right? Use your referral link and let them know they can get free frankincense too. Anybody, absolutely anybody. So if it's a brand new order, existing customer, if you haven't ordered in a while and you want to place an order, this would be a great time to jump in and be able to take advantage of that. So it's the king of oils. So okay, all right, we'll see you guys next week. Don't miss it. All right.